How this works is each week you are attached to an archetype that's either your motivator or teacher in some way. I will pull your alter ego, and along with your alter ego, you will get an ID card. Each one of these things may come up in the week, clarifying a message. Start by choosing your alter ego's last name before you begin, or after you end by looking at the time of the minutes on your clock and linking it to a name in the description box below. And your first name will be whatever movie character your archetype is linked to. At the very end of the video, I will draw a personalized bust with a personalized message from your alter ego on the back and additional info about them as well. Hello group rose quartz. So we'll see who your alter ego is for the week, and then we'll get a quick message from your alter ego right after. Alter ego is the oyster. So the oyster is your alter ego. So I will read from the book. The life of the oyster is a pure one. Their innocence is magnified by their gentle aura. The oyster is protected and closed, for they hold a rare pearl within. This pearl cannot be exposed and touched by just anyone, not until the moment is right. The oyster knows their pearl's worth, but at certain times may underestimate it greatly. When this occurs, the magical pearl they don't fully understand they obtain may be used in the wrong ways. The oyster has a lot of learning to do, as their innocence can sometimes be taken advantage of. They hold a special something within that everyone longs for, but how magical it is to truly know who deserves your inner pearl of love. The good aspect of the pearl is gentle vibration and innocence. The bad aspect is easily taken advantage of and naive. The overall mood is curious. The career is intern, student, or volunteer. Birth sign is Cancer, Sagittarius, and Pisces. Your animal essence is the oyster. The oyster is a rare one. They don't fit into a specific societal stereotype, as they are capable of changing genders throughout their life. This makes the oyster versatile, and as much as they are ever-changing, they are also manipulated, as what shapes their shell is dependent on the other oysters that surround their bed. So as the pure one, a character to personify and think about is Lily from the Very Good Girls. Now your place of origin is Deserted Island. So the attributes to keep in mind are survival mode, unsafe, scared, and resourceful. Okay. Time of birth is 74. Which equals 11. So maybe 11 is an important time to think about, or it's an important number. 11 is very much about like balancing things out, finding even planes. This is your advice at birth. You are beautiful in love. Now your aura color of the week. This could be your chakra to focus on, or just a color to focus on. Or even wear if you want. We've got blue. Communication is a circuit that needs more electric energy, time to connect. Now your word of the week is intuition. Intuition. Allow the limitless power of your unconscious mind to answer your problem by using symbols, memories, and hunches. Now let's find out your birthstone. Your birthstone is Wavelight. Decisions flow and big picture. See the forest for the trees, especially with Wavelight. Big picture thinking is enhanced with this crystal, allowing you to see beyond the details and gain a better grasp over the decisions you must make. Combining intuition with logic, Wave-O-Light helps you look at all the sides of a situation in order to make the best informed decision possible, clearing energy blockages in the body. Wave-O-Light sustains flow and regulates circulation for a healthy body and deep soul-level cleansing. Use this crystal during the new moon to amplify its powers. Very nice. And then your affirmation, another green. Empowered. Your trigger statement is I don't want to be here, but your affirmation is I'm exactly where I need to be. You're ready to allow the energy from the divine and Mother Earth to fuel you as you fulfill your potential here. Okay, now let's find out your song of the week. Song is Take It Slow. Take It Slow by Charlotte Dos Santos. So if you listen to that song of the week, try listening to the lyrics and see what stands out. The song that I had for my weekly alter ego actually played during the week, which was a really powerful moment. So if it actually plays, wouldn't that be amazing? It's just cool. So the natural daylight kind of vanished, so I'm using artificial light right now. I'm going to do a few tarot and then a few oracle cards just to get a quick little message for the oyster. So let's see what we get. You've got 6 of Wands, and usually I will do upright. If the cards are reversed, I'll usually flip them upright, but if I feel like they should be reversed, I'll just like keep it in my mind, but I'll always have them upright anyway. Let's keep going. Interesting. Okay. Ooh, okay, interesting. I feel like you're definitely going into a new territory of some kind, because you got the 6 of Swords, which is, all about like direction, kind of leaving this 5 of Swords energy, which is quite conflicted. And you're kind of moving into this 10 of Wands, which is very much kind of creative energy, but like you're holding a lot of, what's the word? You're just carrying a lot of weight and a lot of maybe new energy, either new energy or new creative endeavors, I guess. So you are moving into a more energetic energy, because then we have the Lovers right after this. It's either you're loving your career or your new creative endeavor, or you are finding a new love, a new relationship of some kind, because we have the Knight of Cups right after, which is also quite a romantic card and creative card as well, but it's very charming as well. Knight. This knight is the most charming knight. It's got like roses right here. And so yeah, I feel like there's this fresh energy because you got the oysters. But maybe there's something like you're not prepared for, or you are preparing for something. Maybe that you don't even know is coming. Let's get a couple more oracle cards. Pleasure. Okay, pleasure. And let's do one more. And security. pretty great cards here. So yeah, definitely you're going into this pleasurable, secure stage. Here you can see I've got a nice little path, I don't know if you can see it, leading into some type of archway, into the beautiful land. And then what security that maybe like you felt kind of naive or maybe sensitive where you were before, because the oyster is all about sensitivities. I feel like there's this like rescue-y energy where you know you have this like prince in shining armor to save you and make you feel a bit secure in where you're going. Let's get another couple cards from this deck. This is quite a large deck to shuffle. It's hard. Oh, I got one already. Overview. Okay, interesting. Overview. Let's get another one. And organized discipline. Yeah, see, I feel like you're working hard on something, but maybe in doing this love, this new pleasure will come out of it, and you're kind of releasing the past. I feel like you're just going over these mountains into a new territory. Let's get 2 more cards from this deck, this tiny little deck. One. Hope. This card's interesting because it says hope, but it looks the guy looks like he's like really sad, like he's chained to something. I don't know what he's chained to, but yeah, I feel like maybe before you were before the 6 of Swords, you know, you were in the 5 of Swords energy, so you were, you know, doubting your direction, where you could go. Let's see what else we got. We've got foe. There we go, foe. I feel like there's like fear in maybe this direction, because maybe you've never been so secure in this space of love and new creative energy. I think trust your intuition. Definitely look at your ID card, because I feel like there's similarities, like the feeling of not exactly knowing if this is right, maybe. So you just gotta trust your intuition. And yeah, so thank you for watching. So remember to refer back to the ID card for extra guidance throughout the week. And also remember to see any similarity between you and your alter ego as confirmation you are where you are meant to be. If you feel nothing like your alter ego, then there may be something in need of learning from them. Also, find the timestamp for the end of the video to see a personalized portrait drawing of a celebrity or model and their alter ego for the week. So, bye! Hello, group Pyrite. So let's see who your alter ego is for the week, and then we'll get a quick message right after. So your alter ego is the Liberator. The life of the Liberator is a free one. The Liberator crosses the threshold out of the norm and into unicorn territory. The Liberator rebels against all that society says is the right way and makes their weird way the right way instead. The Liberator leads, influences, and inspires others to innovate and spread love, not hate. The Liberated has no fear in caring about what others think. They bend the rules and make them into heart shapes instead. They dance to the beat of their own drum and laugh at themselves if they ever fall over. The good aspect of the Liberator is diverse, inspirational, and quirky. The bad aspect is overly open, overexposed, peer pressure, reject authority. The overall mood is rebellious. The career is activist, artist, influencer, online presence, or performer. Birth signs are Aquarius, Leo, and Sagittarius. The animal essence is the cheetah. The cheetah embodies the liberator for their sheer flexibility. Their flexible spine allows them to reach speeds up to 75 miles an hour. But with this freedom and speed, finding their breath again to indulge in their feast takes 30 minutes. They are fierce, fast, and with fur that helps them blend in with their surroundings, and yet a unique pattern to appreciate. A cheetah can't change its spots and would never need to. They are happily wild through and through, and nothing can catch up with them and slow their pace. So as the free one, a character to personify or think about is Wesley from Wanted. So let's find out where your alter ego is from. You are from the kitchen. So the attributes to keep in mind: cravings, aromatic, steamy, and satisfaction. Okay. And your time of birth is 27, which is number 9. This is your advice. You should stop forcing, just be. And your aura color for the week, or your chakra or color to focus on, is green. An open heart creates an open stream of connections right down your beautiful river. Okay. Your word of the week is change. For a change, do something you usually do a certain way in a different way. Okay. Crystal of the week is citrine, spirit quartz. Intentional self-awareness, discernment. A centered and empowered stone, citrine spirit quartz asks that you take command over your life. By having clear intentions, you can begin to lead from a grounded and assertive place, giving you the result that complements your needs. Citrine spirit quartz enhances your sense of self-awareness, dissolving apprehension and self-doubt to clear the way for more confidence in your daily life, no matter what material things you may or may not possess. It is highly focused, an excellent stone for planning and goals. Okay, it's very freeing energy here. Next is coriander honoring self. Your affirmation is, I create my way. You are ready to fulfill your desires by thinking outside the box. The path less traveled may be more fulfilling. Okay, it's very go get it energy here. So let's find out what your song of the week is. Wouldn't It Be Nice by the Beach Boys. Love that song. So if you listen to the lyrics, maybe find something that kind of stands out to you. It's very freeing energy here. Like, we've got birds, and we've got cheetahs and dancers and indulgence. Cool. So now we'll get you a message from your alter ego. I lost the lighting, the natural lighting a bit, so it's a bit darker, unfortunately. So I'm going to pull a few tarot cards to get a message from your alter ego. Let's see. Usually I just do uprights. Even if they're reversed, I might keep it in my mind, but I'll always have them upright regardless. Just to let you know. Six of Wands. Oh, we got 2 at once here. Got 7 of Swords. Judgment. Let's get one more. And Page of Swords. And you got 3 of Cups at the bottom. Okay. So, I feel like there's something, wow. Definitely feel, oops, this is the wrong stone. I've moved on to you. That's the right stone, okay. Definitely feel like you are really going into a new place that otherwise you would have been hiding from, because this is very much about like sneaky behavior. You don't even know what his face looks like here, but this is like, he's like proud on his horse, he's got all these people around him, and then you got judgment here, like blowing the horn to the world. Page of Swords is also very communicative and very like crazy loud energy, I feel like. So this is definitely something that you need to feel. I think you need to feel free and put yourself out there and communicate something. Let's see, get a couple oracle cards. A couple oracle cards from this deck. Protection. Okay, diligence. Okay. Okay, maybe I feel like you were in this stage. Like you were protecting yourself, hiding away a bit. And I mean, I feel like you've been working on something quite a bit. Because this is all about like figuring out what you want to do in your path or journey. So I feel like this has kind of brought you to this. And I feel like this kind of wants to be out of the way now. Into the new you, the liberated you. And let's get a couple other cards from this deck. This huge deck that's hard to shuffle. Okay. Repairing the damage. Oh, okay. Ooh, jeez. And splitting apart. Interesting. Okay. So I feel like there was something like damaging, I guess, to maybe your psyche or your ego, or ignore the sounds up above, I'm sorry, there's sounds going on. It's dogs, that's all. Yeah, I feel like, because you see this like lightning hitting this tree, I feel like maybe you were in that state a lot where you needed to protect yourself, or even maybe you were like injured or you're hurt in some way, maybe mentally, physically, and now you're kind of releasing that and just going into a more repairing stage, I guess. I feel like splitting apart, that sounds like very intense, but I feel like it's a good thing because you're kind of splitting away from the old and you're going into the newer, more repaired you, because you practiced, you did what you had to do in your past to get where you are now. Let's get a couple more cards from this tiny deck. Wife. Okay. Wife. Let's get another one. Hope. This one came out in the last deck as well. Let's get one more. Oops. That one flew all over the place. Child. Okay. Interesting. So yeah, maybe it has to do something with your family or something in the past that you maybe even lost hope over, but I feel like you're definitely moving into a more hopeful direction. We got the the 3 of Cups underneath, which is all about like celebration and community. So So I feel like you're kind of coming into this more stable energy with a wife, or you might be a wife soon, or you are a wife. Regardless of what it is, I feel like you're more stable. Who knows, you might even have a child. But yeah, you're definitely moving into a more liberating, freeing energy. So that is good. So thank you for watching. Remember to refer back to the ID card for extra guidance throughout the week, and also remember to see any similarity between you and your alter ego as confirmation you are where you are meant to be. If you feel nothing like your alter ego, then there may be something in need of learning from them. Also find the timestamp for the end of the video to see a personalized portrait drawing of a celebrity or model and their alter ego for the week. Bye! Hello, group Blue Chalcedony. I think this is Blue Chalcedony. Pretty positive. Okay, let's see who your alter ego is for the week, and then we'll get a message, a quick little message right after. So your alter ego is the Father. Okay, let's read from the book. The life of the Father is a protective one. They maintain a position of power specifically if they feel their family is vulnerable. The Father has two sides, the one that sticks around or the one that knows how to flee. They maintain an energetic active spirit as they never did have to do the baby carrying. This left them time to sympathize yet continue the working life. Attached yet a specific distance. Supportive yet not completely aware of the mother's full body, mind, spirit sensations. What they do maintain is their do what I have to do attitude. Strong and strategic and supportive when necessary. The good aspect of the Father is supportive. The bad aspect is overprotective. The overall mood is watchful. Career is business owner or coach. The birth sign is Taurus, Capricorn. And the animal essence is the boar bear. The fatherly strength matches that of a papa bear. Any sense of danger will surge the papa bear's instincts into protection mode, and he could so easily attack. The Father hovers their masculine energy wherever it is needed most. Nothing will mess with their young. And as the protective one, your character to personify and think about is Mr. Lisbon from the Virgin Suicides. Okay, now let's find out where your alter ego is from. Theme park. Attributes to keep in mind: fun, free, and young. Interesting. The Father and theme park, quite polar opposite energies. So after that, we have the time of birth. Your time of birth is 87, and your advice at birth is you have a masculine energy coming to you. It's very masculine energy coming to you. Let's find out what your aura for the week is. This could be your chakra or just a color that may be important or to focus on or even wear if you wanted to. Yellow, take the lead. Wow, very Aries masculine energy right now. Your word of the week is nurture. Wow, very interesting. Nurturing is very much like motherly. So you have many aspects here. You've got like childlike, you've got fatherly, you've got motherly. Okay, nurture. For self-care, try loving and nurturing yourself as you would a child or a pet. Okay, interesting. Next is the birthstone. Your birthstone is red jasper, justice, strength, stability. Red jasper works closely with base chakra and heals any wounds surrounding injustice, grounding you back to the earth. Red jasper alleviates chronic worry, clearing mental blockages to make space for balanced emotions and thoughts. Working with the base chakra, red can also help heal issues related to sex, inviting you to explore your sexuality in healthy ways, providing stability and protection. Red jasper balances yin and yang. Wow, getting that yin and yang vibe. Okay. Expressing masculine and feminine energies that feel safe yet nourished. Is that not crazy? nurture, masculine, masculine. Okay, cool. Now your affirmation, another red color. We've got bliss, invigorating. Your trigger statement is why am I here, and your affirmation is I make a difference. You will have the motivation you need to express your light. Know that what you do today makes the world a better place. Very cool. Now we will find out your song of the week. Your song is Peach Trees by Rufus Wainwright. I love that song. It's very calming. Maybe listen to the lyrics and find out if there's any things that stick out to you. Okay, so now we'll get a quick message from your alter ego. Let's put the back of this. Yeah, so you got a mother and you got a child. Cool. The lighting has gone, the natural lighting is gone, so sorry it's a little bit darker than before. So I'm just gonna shuffle a few tarot cards, and usually I'm just going to be doing uprights. If they come out reversed, then I'm just going to flip them anyway, but I might keep it in my mind, the reversals, but there'll always be uprights regardless, so I'm just letting you know. Let's see what the message is from your alter ego. We've got 2 swords. Oops, okay. 7 of Wands. Oop, okay. 2 of Cups. Let's get one more. And the Empress. And then we've got 8 of Pentacles at the bottom. So, okay. I feel like maybe you are kind of always maybe in the work mode, or you work a lot in some capacity, because 7 of Wands, there's a lot of like exhaustion and conflicts with this card. He's holding on. It's like holding on to this wand for dear life and trying to like protect himself from all these other wands. And this is also very much about like protection, which is again protection, father. So I feel like you're kind of blocking something. Either you're blocking something or you're blocking something from coming because maybe you overwork yourself, you don't really know how to nurture yourself maybe, and find time for yourself or another maybe. I feel like there's also, because you've had so many like yin and yang energy with your alter ego, I feel like there's definitely like a divide between like finding time to work and finding time for like pleasure. Okay, let's get a oracle deck. Let's get a couple cards from this deck. Forgiveness. And stillness. Okay. So maybe there was something from your past that made you block yourself off a little bit, or maybe it made you overwork yourself to the point where you really need to find stillness and like take care of yourself, because either you can't allow somebody to come in, or you can't seem to balance your feminine and masculine side. I feel like this is definitely very much like you want more maybe feminine side in you, because you've been kind of blocked a little bit maybe. Let's see another deck. Ooh. determination. And repairing the damage. This one came out last deck as well. Interesting. Yeah. So I feel like, yeah, determination right below the Seven of Wands. That's what this is kind of all about, is fighting through it all. Trying to get to the Eight of Wands place, which is like speed and getting to the end result, I guess. But finding a balance between overworking and calming yourself down a little bit to repair the damage. Because maybe you overdid it in some capacity. Let's get a couple more cards from this tiny deck. Servant, okay. And Sweetheart. Interesting, okay. This kind of feels like a relationship that maybe is lacking time, I guess. Or maybe you don't spend enough time in the relationship, or a relationship that wants to come, you kind of block because you're kind of servicing your work more than the relationship. But I feel like once you find this place of the Empress, like nurturing and like this is all the queens in one, basically, that's what you're gonna be. You're gonna kind of forget what you were blocked from, I guess, and move into a more flowing state so that you can let this positivity come in and find time to have like fun as well, because that's what you got in your place. You got theme park in your ID, so I feel like there's definitely a balance that needs to happen, and maybe even somebody will come in to help you repair the damage in some capacity. You just have to unblock these from your heart and move on into a more feminine energy. Okay, cool. So remember to refer back to the ID card for extra guidance through the week, and also remember to see any similarity between you and your alter ego as confirmation you are where you're meant to be. If you feel nothing like your alter ego, then there may be something in need of learning from them. Also, find the timestamp for the end of the video to see a personalized portrait drawing of a celebrity or model and their alter ego for the week. So, thank you and bye! Okay, so I have this magical crystal bowl. I will choose a celebrity or a model and draw them. Okay. So this is going to be a secret. It's written on this side, you can't see. I will be drawing this person. It is a female, and you can kind of guess who I'm drawing as I'm going along, if I draw good enough, I guess. But I will give her her alter ego right now. The celebrities are quite random, so you just never know who you're gonna get. So I'm gonna choose this one. Oh, okay. I've got two. I'll just use this one. It's not technically an archetype, but it is a more of an action archetype, I guess, because it's the portal. So she is the initiated one, so that is her alter ego for the year. Looking at the minutes of the clock, it reads 28. So her last name is Honor, and her first name is going to be a name I will choose, and it will be Onyx. So her alter ego is Onyx Honor. Her birthstone is quartz, a stone of growth, alignment, and cleanse. Her date of birth is 10/10, and her rising sign is in Libra. Other prominent signs in her chart is Scorpio. Her time of birth is 43 or 7 o'clock, a number of awareness and knowledge. Her advice at birth is, you can make it happen. Her aura color is green, a color linked to the heart chakra. Her place of origin is the bathroom, a space of rebirth. Her pet is the human, and her pet's name is Indigo. Her mantra to live by is, I find stillness within. Her word of the year is limits. Her song of the year is God Only Knows by the Beach Boys. Now into her likes and dislikes. Onyx Honor likes being home most days. She likes horses and horse races. She appreciates the not-so-pretty things in life. She's a fan of July and the sunshine. She needs close friends and family to fully thrive. She's very close to a blonde woman specifically. Likes to take charge, especially when it comes to her passion and love in life. Likes powerful birds with big wingspans. She likes the color red. Now she dislikes overly joyful individuals, fears the fragility of the elderly, dislikes tacky and heavy porcelain objects mainly because she fears she might break them, doesn't like people in her business or crowds. She's scared of the dark, especially dark water. As much as she loves the sun, she's actually very sensitive to the light. Now her relationship style is simple. She likes long distance because she appreciates alone time, busy with many other things. Because of her busy life, she lacks communication in her relationships, but when she does communicate, it is quite enjoyable. She's the kind to put work first. She needs a masculine man who takes charge, but will deny any clingy behavior. She's quite the feminist. So, if you couldn't guess, it's Kate Blanchett, but looking at it now, she kind of looks like Blake Lively. I limit myself to a couple hours, but I could obviously perfect it. But yeah, I never measure perspectives, so perspective is always going to be a little bit off because I never measure. So, I mean, her eyes are meant to be looking straight to the camera, but she's looking off. So anyway, enough about the critiquing. No more critiquing here. And this is just like a little flower crown helmet type of situation. I don't really know what it is, but that's what I'm going to call it a flower crown helmet. But anyway, the flowers I had to wait for. See my nail polish? That's how long I had to wait. My nail polish is already chipping off. So again, if you want your alter ego drawn, email me or DM me if that's easier. I just don't use Instagram much, but if it's easier for you, then that's fine. For the most part, the portrait will look pretty much like this, except for, I guess, like the aura color, I guess. And then the flowers will be maybe a different color. If you want it physically, like if you want it to be physically sent to you, then you would have to pay for the shipping, and you would just pay for it at my Etsy shop, I guess. But you can also just have it like a photo emailed to you if you just want the photo version of it, I guess. So yeah, just email me or DM me and I will give you more info. So, peace, love, and until next time. Bye.